Welcome back to the RawForm Report. I'm your host Jake here with my co-host DJ. Once again, baseball. We're about 15-ish games in. Some teams are ahead, some teams are a little behind. I know that the O's are 6-6 right now, so 12 at least for some. But we finally hit the double-digit mark in games. We're finally getting to see who's coming up, who's going down. Why are some superstars not playing well? What is going on? ABS, love it. It's a new year. There's a lot of things that are very surprising right now. So we're going to dive into it with our two teams, the Mets, the Bucks, and then we're going to give you a little bit of other talking points. Hear our thoughts. But I want to hear, because we haven't made a video since then, his debut. The big man made it, the millionaire 19-year-old, Richie Rich, 9 years in the Berg. Go on your Bucks, man. What do we got?
Number one prospect in all of baseball. He's showing flashes. His ABs aren't amazing, but he is only a 19-year-old kid. He has to figure it out. He did all he can do in Indy. Down in triple, double A in the minors, he's done everything he can. Really batted maybe 450 before he got called up. You got to let the kid fly up here. They extended him 9 years, 140, highest rookie contract.
By a team, right?
He's Paul Skeens said it best. He's going to be the face of the Pirates for a while,
which is crazy to hear it from
the
Paul face Skeens of the Pirates.
He's playing a little tongue in cheek there, but
well, there's two different position groups. He's the face of the pitchers. He's going to be the face of the batters.
Well, but he's also the guy that's not going to say I'm the face of the Pirates. So he's a team guy.
He would never say anything like that.
I think Konnor Griffin's fitting in real nice. I just hope it's not all like StatCast stuff like O'Neal Cruz.
O'Neal Cruz is a stat guy.
He's a physical freak.
Great.
He's a physical freak, but he's an idiot. Obviously, he doesn't know like general baseball, like defensive play. He was a shortstop, right?
Yeah, he makes those stupid errors. But when you look at it statistically, it's like 110 exit velo. His base running miles per hour is great. His first to second is like
right.
Watching a Pirates game, a different story.
Like I can appreciate his bat, right? He's been on fire at the plate. So got it. Center field, dude, and shortstop prior. He's not good. He's a liability on defense. And you got Jake Mangum, who can play center field very well. I don't know why we would continue to do the O'Neal Cruz thing, but I'm not a manager.
Thing is, where would you put O'Neal if you would make Mangum your starter? Would you try
DH him, because look what Ozuna's doing.
Yeah, not much.
Absolutely fucking nothing. So you put O'Neal Cruz at DH, Mangum in center field, keep the roster as is otherwise, because like Nick York's on fire, O'Hearn's on fire, Brendan Lau's on fire, Brian Reynolds is cooking. Like, they're doing well. They're doing their thing. And, between the catchers, Bart and Henry Davis, for the most part, they're doing enough. They're not, they're not out of this world, but as catchers, as defensive catchers, they're doing very good. They're framing well, they're behind the plate, they got the arm, etc. If their bats aren't there, their bats aren't there. There's other guys to pick that up. So I'm not really concerned. I don't need all 9 guys to hit all the time. That's unrealistic.
Okay, I want to hear, who is your sleeper player on the Pirates that's like you're really surprised with what they've done so far, batting wise. I want to hear pitching wise as well, but who is your he's playing better than I expected? And don't say O'Neal Cruz, because he does this every year where he has his hot streak and then he goes back down. But who is your this guy could really keep it up for us? Like
Nick York.
New guy, old guy.
Nick York.
Okay.
He's been pretty consistent. He hasn't been like a home run machine or anything. He's not like a guy that's like, wow, like an O'Neal Cruz, like StatCast, wow, holy crap. He just does it. He just gets it done. If it's a single, you need to bring a guy in from third, he's hitting it. If it's a sac fly, he's hitting it. If it's a walk, he's getting it. He's that guy. Yeah, he's doing pretty well. I like Nick York a lot. It kind of sucks though, because he's a second baseman, I think, by trade. He's not taking Bilal's spot. And then Connor Griffin is now inked to be the shortstop of the future for the Pirates. So
Nick Gonzalez has been playing very well.
He's been playing pretty good,
and he's a third baseman, and his defense is good.
Yeah, and just a little sidebar here for Nick York, right? So he has no homers so far this year. Like I said, he's not a big power dude or whatever. He has 2 RBI, He has 8 hits total, but he's batting .381. So he just kind of, like I said, he just kind of does it.
Get on
He's a
base.
ball player. I think I said in the video preseason about you need a couple big dogs, a couple power hitter type guys, and then you just need guys that play baseball that are small ball, singles, maybe a double here and there, but guys that walk, high OBP. Nick York's that guy. He is exactly what I'm talking about. You have your guys like the Belau, the Rhino Hearn, the O'Neal Cruz, who's going to hit it over the fence and bring those dudes in. But you got to get guys on base. You can't have solo shots all day to win games.
You got to have your player position players. This you can't have a team of all home run hitters.
No.
This sport is very individualized, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very one-on-one game. You don't think about it, but like completely is, even though there's all those guys out on defense. But when you're up to the plate, it's one-on-one versus the pitcher. Are you going to get it done? You know?
Right.
And that's the thing. If everybody does their part, everything will work fine, and that's all the Pirates need. That's what they've struggled with forever. They haven't had guys that were consistent. They've had their home run hitters. I think they've always had pretty good home run hitters throughout the years, but they've never had contact.
They've maybe had a guy like
a guy, but
Reynolds or something like that. They are typically either a boomer bust type of a deal or small ball. Like they've never been able to put it both at the same time. Where like was it back with Pedro Alvarez and Kutch and all them? They kind of had a mixture like they're having now where Kutch would get on base, he'd steal second or whatever the case is, the MVP season. And then you have a guy like Russell Martin blast him in, or you know what I mean? Like just a power bat follows it up. You'd have a real cleanup kind of like now. Like they're building a roster that looks like it can do some things in the future. And I'm not talking about now. I think we can make the playoffs. I don't think that's far-fetched.
No, I think it's completely there as a wild card. Like I think it's
for sure.
It's it's still very early in the season, but when the Pirates have been looking, it's very plausible if they keep up what they've been doing.
Yeah, and kind of sidebar off of that, then since we're talking about like future success and the Pirates' potential playoff hopes, et cetera, et cetera. So we talked about the team, the bats, right? The small ball, the mixture of some power. I think Ozuna's a fucking liability. He needs to wake up because he's had MVP votes before, but that also helps to be a Brave. You know what I mean? But then there's the pitching staff, right? You have Paul Skeens, who started off very slow. Obviously got shelled in opening day, but he's come way back. I mean, he's that dude. You didn't really worry about him. Bubba Chandler's looking good, not great. He's still got some like, I'm going to throw it as hard as humanly possible without any control type of a deal, but he's young. He'll learn.
I would say he is a pitcher that's very young that needs to grow. There's like players that are young that, they have that and that they already are good. And that Paul is one of those.
Well, he's a generational. I mean,
Griffin,
he's like a class
Griffin's
of a
one of those.
dudes.
But this league is made for people to grow with.
Right. Well, and then you talk about your third. You talk about Mitch Keller. I said it before in the offseason pod. He just eats innings, and he just does his freaking job. He's not out here getting 11, 12 Ks, and he doesn't have a shutout every game. But he is not going to kill you all the time. And he once was an all-star in the very recent past.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and then you got, Braxton Ashcraft, you've got Hunter Marco, you've got some of these rotational guys like Arcidi and all that stuff, right? You got the rotation is solid. And once and if Jared Jones comes back, there's another stud, right? Seth Hernandez is down. He's not coming up. He's not coming up at all. I don't believe there's no
reason
for
to
him. Right. I would not rush that kid at 19. I get Konnor Griffin got rushed at 19, but you tell me the bats that you're comfortable with, especially shortstop. But Seth Hernandez is down there. He's awesome. He's going to be sweet. One day, hopefully our rotation looks like Skeens, Jones, Lee Keller, if he's still here, Seth Hernandez. That's insane.
I was going to say, Mitch's most recent game, I have him in fantasy. He went 6 innings, 3 hits, a walk, 4 strikeouts, no runs.
That's what I'm saying. The strikeouts don't blow you away.
3 hits?
He did his job.
He had 4 people get on base. 3 hits and a walk.
You can't ask a whole lot more out of your third. I mean, that dude, he's a very reliable third. Now, if he's your ace, you're kind of like, bring it up, dude. I mean, but he's not your ace. He has to be.
He's 1-0 on the season. He has a 1 exact ERA with 11 strikeouts and a .94 WHIP. I mean, for a third, dude, That
Yeah.
is crazy.
Yeah, he's very good.
Sure,
He's
they
very
might
good.
only have like 1, 2, maybe 3 starts under their belt, but dude.
Breaking news for us Pittsburghers: the Pens locked it up. They locked up their playoff spot. They beat the Devils 5-2.
They won.
Yep, just now.
I got my game coming up here soon with San Jose, so
So
fight to the death.
Everybody in the Berg area, Pens are headed to the playoffs. Let's go.
Well, first time in a year or two? For a few years, I think.
It's been a couple.
Yeah, it's been a couple.
Back to them good old Buccos, because that's the talk of the town. There's a lot of hope with the Buccos.
Pittsburgh's on the up right now. Draft, new coach in the Steelers.
God, nobody wants to talk about the draft.
Penguins, everyone. Pittsburgh's on the up. Riverhounds won their tournament, their championship. Everything's up, man.
Honestly, obviously, I love football. That's king around these parts. I'm tired of talking about football. I hear it on the radio every day because of the draft coming up in this area. I mean, I don't even recall a break from football. Like right after the Super Bowl, we went right into free agency and coaches hiring and the draft and blah, blah. Like I'm kind of tired of it. We are going to do a draft podcast next week.
Yep.
A mock draft podcast. Trying to get through it, but it's baseball season, dude. It is fucking season, baby.
We will do our teams for this draft: Pittsburgh, Cleveland, and give a whole first round. The rest we'll leave up in the air. I mean, we'll see, but main focus it's the season.
Yeah, it is.
Hockey's coming to playoffs, which is big, but right now, baseball's up.
It is baseball season.
We're hitting a big
I'm a basketball fan. Bulls are in shambles, but this is baseball, baby.
Selling back here.
Nobody's having a good time.
Nobody.
But yeah, back on the baseball front, dude. I will say Donnie Kelly's a good manager, man. I do like he does the analytics thing, and I think everybody does now, where it's like the over managing, I guess I'll call it, where you got a dude swinging a hot bat, but then he comes up against a lefty who he predominantly doesn't do well against, and you sit him. Why would we do that? Why would you do that? It doesn't make any sense.
Moneyball.
Yeah, thanks, Brad Pitt.
I like
great movie, by the way.
But a lot of these things, analytical-wise, are very extreme. Like, I don't need to know how many miles per hour O'Neal Cruz hit going from first to second.
No. Is it like awing, right? Where you're like, wow.
Yeah, like.
And that's about it. I don't care how fast it went out. It went out. That's the only thing. I want to hear the crack off the bat. I want to hear the crowd going nuts, and I want to see a bat flip. Yep. I'm not an old curmudgeon-y dude. Like, I want to see the AJ Burnett, sit the F down. You know what I mean? Like, I want that in baseball.
Trevor Bauer.
Ew, Trevor Bauer.
Hey, he's back in the U.S.
Stud pitcher. But his time's running out, buddy. His time is running out.
I think he can get one more chance for maybe a year or two.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the way he's one of those players that, like, okay, you can hate him for his cockiness, but everything that happened to him, completely disrespectful. He should have been back. He's a Cy Young winner. He was a stud.
Yep.
You made the man a YouTuber because of allegations.
Yep.
Like, I watch his YouTube sometimes, but one of the great pitchers, and he's gone because of someone's allegations. I will always root for Trevor Bauer no matter where he is.
If it was a founded thing, screw that guy.
Yeah, that's totally different.
However, it's not founded. It was all lies, and look where we're at. It's ridiculous.
Yep. Any player that goes through that and its allegations, I will support them.
Yep.
But all right, back to full baseball. What we're here to talk about. A little off topic there.
Yeah. You go ahead with your Mets there, buddy. Because I think I think the Pirates are headed for the playoffs early. It's early, but I think if we don't, throw up on ourselves, I think we're there.
All right. Well, Queens, we're kind of like the Dallas Cowboys over here.
Every year's your year.
It looks like our year, man. This roster looks so good and just kills us every time. I mean, you could ask someone that knows like just the basics about baseball, but when you tell them these players, it's like Bo Bichette, Francisco Lindor, Marcus Semien, Jorge Polanco. Okay, Skip Beatty, Skip Benj, Luis Robert, Juan Soto. Like, we have these guys, dude.
I entirely forgot that Marcus Semien was on your team.
Exactly, because that's how we are right now. We're silent. We're currently losing 6-1 in the bottom of the 8th to the Arizona Diamondbacks, It's April 9th, and we're currently losing. We were 1-1.
You know who that one was?
Who?
My boy, Luis Robert.
Okay, this is what I'm talking about. The Mets are in a disaster right now. We're batting 162 with runners in scoring position. Horrendous. That is our biggest thing every year. We always get on base, but we can never bring players in. We have guys that are on the up right now. We got Alvarez, who's slugging 762, PS of 1137, 3 homers, 2 being in one game, and his framing has been unbelievable. I've been watching some of the games. I know it's hockey season focused on me. My team finally has a chance, but I've been catching these games, and behind the plate, he looks great. He's always looked great behind the plate. If he stays healthy, we're chilling. Freddie Peralta, new face, ace, straight into the team. He's our one. He's been playing well. 14
Ace, not Nolan McLean, the American hero.
He's our 3.
Who's your 2?
Kodai Senga or
that sounds stupid.
No, David Peterson.
That sounds stupid.
Peralta, Peterson, McLean, and then Senga as our 4. But 14 Ks, 4.46 ERA, still early. He typically has an ERA around 2 by the end of the season, Freddie. His Ks are always really high, which is a big thing for him. That's his type of play
he's
style.
A strikeout pitcher for sure. He's like Hunter Green.
And Mark Vientos has been tearing it up. He's looking like he did 2 years ago. He's batting a 476 with a homer and 4 RBIs. But I did this a day ago, and some things changed. He's no longer a batting average leader. Down is our $42 million man, Bo Bichette.
Yeah, he is.
He is horrendous. He's a 33.3% strikeout rate. He's behind Lindor and Soto. Soto's on the IL right now.
Right.
Your job is to get on base to bring in these 2 guys.
Right.
And you are a batting average leader. Like that, your whole thing is batting average. That is your rule in this team. And right now he looks like absolute trash. Once again, early in the season. But, dude, I expected you to come here, have these other studs with you, and give us a push. We shouldn't be 7-5. That'd be 7-6. Shouldn't be that way. And Brett Beatty, I feel like I like the guy. We've given him too many chances. He doesn't get regular at-bats, but he struck out 10 times in his first 33 plate appearances, and an OPS of 606 around that range. It's unbelievable. I mean, we've given the guy so many shots.
What's crazy is that you said y'all should not be. The crazy thing is that you said y'all should not be 7-5 when the Buccos are 7-5, and we're stoked.
Yeah, and that's the thing. We should not be there. We should have 3 losses under our belt, and half of our wins, 2 of our most recent wins have come in extra innings. We shouldn't be having to go to extras with teams like this, like the Diamondbacks, and we play the Athletics next. We shouldn't be fighting these teams like that. Like, we should be first in our division. Right now, it's the Marlins. We will get there. But the Marlins are first in our division.
Killing it.
A few things just to look out for with this team. Soto's health. I mean, leg injury.
Yeah, who knows?
Leg injury running the bases. Tobias Myers coming out of the bullpen's looking great. He's been really good. And this upcoming slate I had we played really well against the Giants, but now with the Diamondbacks and Athletics, we're just sucking. Well, Diamondbacks. And I mean, this team is we're supposed to be one of the best, I'll say. You know, and right now it looks like a waste of money. So that's your pitiful Mets rundown. I mean, hopefully things turn, but I doubt it. I really don't have much to say. I mean, this team just hurts. I'll watch them all the time, but they just break my heart every year. Nothing will be like 2 years ago with that team. All right, switching subjects to something happier. I want to talk to you and viewers about, Rookie of the Year. I have the top 4 Rookie of the Year candidates right now. You're going to be biased. I know that.
No, I'm not.
Okay, well, let's get in to the top 4, because I have 4 guys here, no pitchers, all batters. I have Chase DeLauter, Cleveland Guardians. He has been playing unbelievable. 4 home runs, I think 5 now. 1.373 OPS. He is a plus 210 to win Rookie of the Year right now. And he has been making a name for himself on this team because Ramirez hasn't been putting up the numbers that he should be. So this team is basically turned on to DeLauter for now, which is crazy that they're putting all their hope into a rookie. No offense to you guys. But Chase DeLauter, what do you think?
You're just going to go one by one. You're not going to go through them and then ask me who I think's going to win it.
Well, I'll go one by one.
So Chase, I mean, Chase DeLauter, I think, has probably the best chance to win Rookie of the Year because that 1.3 OPS is out of control. The only thing I worry about with him is his health. He was hurt already. It's only been 12 games. He was hurt already. So it's kind of – it could be a one-off. Could be a one-off. You know, people get hurt in a 162-game season. But I think Chase DeLauter is legit. It's not like a flash in the pan type of deal. He came up and immediately was like, "What's up, guys?"
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't faze me. So he's ripping. I think he has the best chance to take this home.
Number 2, shortstop, Detroit Tigers. Kevin McGonigal has a plus 240 to win the odds. He is now an everyday starter for the Tigers, and his bat to ball skill is great. His contact's unbelievable, and he's probably going to lead the rookie class in the WAR category. He has a really good on base right now. Like we talked about, I think it looks like DeLauter if he just keeps up what he's doing. But Kevin McGonigal is also a great fit for the Detroit Tigers.
Well, it also helps DeLauter's case that he plays on a team with almost nobody. Like you got J-Ram, who, like you said, is slumping right now, but he'll get it together. He always is, a top guy. But then it's DeLauter. On the Tigers, you have guys like Riley Green, you have Torque, you have all those dudes that build the Tigers. They're not like some, White Sox. They're not.
It's not like he's the only guy, the only face.
Right. He's not Cleveland. He's on a team full of studs. So for him to stand out as a rookie is nice, but it is going to be weighted where it's like, oh, he's got all these RBIs. Yeah, well, he's ahead of him. Whereas Chase DeLauter is like, oh, he's got all these RBIs because he put it over the fence to bring the guys in. That's what he had to do. He has to do what he does. So I think DeLauter is still a better candidate than McGonigal.
Number 3, I have Konnor Griffin, shortstop for the Pirates. He is a plus 260 right now, a 19-year-old first prospect in number 1 prospect in baseball. He's just a freak. But I mean, the buzz is all around him. Is that going to affect him and his odds for Rookie of the Year? Because all eyes are on Pittsburgh with baseball right now because of him.
So first and foremost, let me say this: ordered the dude's jersey. I ordered 5 rookie cards from Topps. I have a signed card. Like, I'm all in on Konnor Griffin. However, that being said, he is currently, to this day, batting 161 in the majors.
Yeah.
It's not there yet. He will be just fine. Like I said, he batted 450 in the minors. He's a stud. He's got all the athletic ability in the world. He's a good defensive shortstop. Very solid, actually. Defensive shortstop. Could be a Gold Glover at some point. But to say Rookie of the Year, 12 games in at a 161 batting average is freaking insane. He shouldn't be 3rd. He shouldn't be 4th. He shouldn't be on the list right now. If he brings it around, fine, and somebody falls out or whatever. But he's not winning us games on his own.
No.
Okay, he's not Chase DeLautering the ball, right? He's not the everyday producer like McGonigal, and he's not winning games for people like the Guardians. Yeah. He's another dude that has top prospect hype, which is cool, which is awesome. He's Paul Skeens hype without all of Paul Skeens' abilities, right? Because Paul Skeens came in and immediately was like, him, don't even worry about it.
Immediately made an impact.
Yeah. Just was immediately day one, just like, whoa, he's serious. Konnor Griffin will be a stud. He's probably an all-star at some point. He's not there yet. Pump the brakes. Let the man breathe. Let the kid breathe. He is a kid. He needs to get his feet wet, but he shouldn't even be on the list.
Number 4, I have Sal Stewart, first baseman, Cincinnati Reds. So he has a plus 350 odds to win Rookie of the Year, and he started the season hot. Through the Reds' first 6 games, he had a 474 batting average, 2 home runs. Mm-hmm. And Griffin, higher pedigree than Sal Stewart, but his immediate production, which you kind of talked about with Griffin, how, okay, give him time. Sal came in and was like, I'm producing, just like DeLauter producing. Right. How McGonigal
that's
producing.
What I'm saying. If you look, that's what I'm saying. You look at the 4 we've mentioned so far, and it's DeLauter, McGonigal, Griffin, and Stewart. Out of those 4 guys, who is immediately, that dude, not that dude, because when I say that dude, you think of Paul Skeens or Mike Trout or Bryce
making
Harper
an impact
or whatever,
on their team.
A serious impact, because Konnor Griffin makes an impact. Our shortstop position is thin. Yes. So to be a good player right now at shortstop, a solid defenseman is paramount. But the comparisons beforehand, before he came up, were to Trout or to Bryce Harper, et cetera, et cetera. Like, those are big shoes to fill. Again, let that kid breathe. But South Stewart should be at least third. And like I said before, Konnor Griffin shouldn't be on the list only because of the top prospect, the hype, et cetera, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think the top guy to win that award is DeLauter today. McGonigal could, with staying power, ball out because, what if DeLauter gets hurt, or what if DeLauter is on a hot streak and just kind of peters out.
We got to refine that this is our very early. How are people doing? 15 games in or so, It's like football's the only thing where people can start out hot and you're like, all right, this is a big deal, because the short season, long hockey, long baseball, long. So a lot can change.
Just a little caveat, just a little side piece here on the NBA for all my NBA listeners. I think I've said this before, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is the worst MVP in league history. This dude, there was a stat I saw today that he has the most free throws shot in the NBA, and he has 1,700. The next closest guy has 12. 1,200.
Yeah,
1,200. The next guy has 1,200. He has 500 more free throws shot than the next closest guy.
Yeah,
he's garbage. He
with guys at that caliber
and scores.
I'll say with guys of that caliber too, they're automatic with those free throws. So that's what 500 more points than.
Yeah, but if you've seen him play, it's not like he's just getting fouled. He's falling. He's flopping.
He's jumping.
He's doing the James Harden.
Falls into.
Yep. He does it in the paint. He does it everywhere. It's ridiculous. And Cade said it best when they played Detroit. He said, "You get all your points and score 40 from the foul line, and I actually score the ball." And he proceeded to score 45 on OKC, not a single foul shot. So if he wasn't hurt, Cade's my MVP, and it's far and away.
I think
just
Cade's
a little rant because that's annoying, dude.
Yeah,
Cade's a stud.
Cade's probably one of my favorite players to watch in the entire NBA right now. He's great.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, Cade's a beast.
But
just had to talk some basketball real quick. Sorry.
My topic that I want to talk about probably the most is my top 4 most surprising teams. And these teams aren't, wow, they're just good. They're all good for a different reason, or they're bad for a reason. It's all like, okay, these guys are actually rebuilding well, or this team's like with a disappointment. So I'm going to go one by one, and I want to hear your thoughts on each team. Okay?
Yep.
So this is from earlier today's standings. Teams already played some games. Their record might be a little different. Maybe some stats. My number 1 team is the 7-5 Miami Marlins. They are my positive shocker. And that's not...
Definitely.
If I'm just a basic MLB fan, positive. But as a Mets fan, negative. Everyone's expecting them to be bottom of the NL East while they rebuild, refix their team, But they really have popped off recently, and their pitching has been elite. Alcantara looks like his 22 Cy Young self again. He's playing unbelievable. He's 2-0 with a absolute 0 ERA. And the young arms they've traded for over the little bit are going crazy as well. And there's people are already talking that they might hold for a wild card spot as well. Like, they look so in tune with each other that it's like, wow, if this pitching keeps it up, their offense has been playing really well. But if their offense does slow down and they score 1 or 2 runs, this pitching is going to keep them alive. What are your thoughts on the Marlins? I know you probably don't watch a lot of Marlins or see a lot, but they've been playing great.
I mean, Alcantara's always been a high potential pitcher. Let me say that.
Big injuries and
big in his head. If he starts to fall apart, he falls apart hard. So watch for that. That's the only thing driving him, really. Like, batting, fine. The pitching's leading the way, and Alcantara is leading the pitching. So literally, the Marlins' current 7-5 hinges on Alcantara. He stays healthy. He stays locked in. They can go far. Wild card for sure. But if he falls apart in any way, they're done.
Yes.
Because they even traded Cabrera over the offseason. So they don't have him. They have Perez, and they have Alcantara. We'll see.
My number 2 most surprising team, Milwaukee Brewers, 8-4. They are really defining the rebuild term. They have I know they were in the playoffs last year and the year before that, and they're
Yeah.
a playoff team, but right now they are really like their young stars are really like showing like we can play ball.
Churrio and stuff, yeah.
I have here they traded away their
And Yelich looks real good.
yeah. I have here they traded away their ace in the offseason to us. He's been playing good, but the team
Right.
hasn't. And most
Yeah.
people from the experts picked the Brewers to finish third or fourth in the NL Central, which third or fourth in the NL Central, that means they put the Pirates above them if they had them fourth.
Yeah.
My why for this team, they really have leaned into what we talked about with the Pirates is small ball for specific players on the Pirates.
Yeah.
Small ball and a dominant bullpen. They have been playing
Right.
without a number one starter too, and they're grinding out 1-run wins with this bullpen, who's been playing unbelievable. 1-point game lead over the Reds and the Pirates, and that division looks like nuts. That's a division to keep out for.
It's gonna be fun
later in the season. It's gonna be great
fun
to watch. Which that's gonna be
yeah.
fun. What are your thoughts on the Milwaukee Brewers because they are in your division?
Milwaukee Brewers are, I mean, they're typical, right? They are consistently, last year they buried teams like 12-4. You know, they're run producing. So they're just kind of doing more of the same. Pitching staff, neither here nor there. They just kind of get it done. It's like a team full of Nick Yorks with Jackson Chourio and company, and Christian Yelich looking like former
and
all-star. He's got to stay healthy though.
Mizorowski's been playing really well too.
Yeah, and that's the thing too, is if Yelich stays healthy, Chourio keeps doing his thing, and Miz plays his thing and plays his ball. They can do whatever they want. I hope not for the Pirates' sake, but they can.
Yeah. My number 3 team I have here are the Baltimore Orioles, 6-6. They are my early disappointment team. With World Series expectations,
Definitely.
I mean, they have great players all around, young players
Yeah.
have really popped off. One of the most loaded rosters, I guess, in the entire American League. I mean, you can
I was just say probably in baseball, aside from probably one of the most loaded rosters in all baseball besides the friggin' Dodgers. But the Orioles did it pretty organically, which I respect.
Yes, which that is complete respect. Love that. But right now,
absolutely
disappointment. Early disappointment to clarify. They started 3-5. They're currently 6-6. So maybe there's a turn of tide coming around. But the AL East is a rough place to be with the Yankees absolutely in that division. The Jays, that's a hard division to be in and struggle off.
Have they gotten Westbrook back?
That I am not too sure of, if Westbrook is fully back or not.
That will make a difference.
Yeah. Let me see here. I mean, okay. I think he's still hurt, if I'm not mistaken. But
yeah, he's IL 60 right now.
Okay. So
that makes a difference because he's their everyday third.
Yeah, and the big thing is my why for this team is their bats have gone completely cold. Few bright spots on that batting. It's
Konnor.
Happy to see and sad to see for me. Once again, this involves my team with Pete being over there. I love the guy. He's one of the guys that got me to love this team like fully and support them. But he sucks right now. He sucks. Their core hitters are struggling. I mean, the runners in scoring position is horrendous as well. Their bullpen's blown 2 late inning leads. It's looking rough in Baltimore. But like I said, they started 3-5, but they're 6-6 right now. So maybe there's a change of tide coming in. What are your thoughts on the O's? I know you already talked a little bit. What's up?
Yeah, like I said, loaded roster. Pitching's always been kind of an issue for them, and I mean, there's not a whole lot to say. Like with Adley Rutschman, Gunnar Henderson, Jordan Westbrook when he comes back, Pete Alonso, they should be pretty much killing people, and they're not. They got to get it together. It is early. I think they'll figure it out. It's kind of straightforward, but to this moment, they're not doing it.
But the thing is, like I said, with the AL East being so tough, is this slow start going to affect them later on?
It'll definitely affect them later on. But I don't know if it's insurmountable yet.
Yes.
But it's close. It's getting there if they don't figure something out. It seems like they are, because what did you say, 6-6?
They're currently 6-6.
Yeah, it seems like they're getting a little hotter, lukewarm, if you will. But we're not there yet.
because my fourth team I have on this list and final team is the New York Yankees, sadly.
Uh,
They're just being very dominant right now. They're currently 8-3. They started 7-1, and they hold, I don't think, the best record in baseball anymore, but they did hold the best record. And as we talked about with like the O's, they're making the AL East look like a bunch of chumps right now with how they're just dominating everyone. And the why for this team I have is their health. They're staying healthy. I know it's 12 games in, but there hasn't been anything. Most teams have already had people go to IL.
yeah.
Their power is unbelievable. They're a great power team. They don't play any small ball over there. And
No.
their off-season guys that they got have been playing very well. They've fit in the Bronx very easily and have just
Yeah.
been going right in. They're averaging over 6 runs per game, and if they keep this pace, it says they'll probably have the division locked by June,
Probably.
which is crazy.
Safe bet.
And that's kind of insane because
Well, I would say for the Yankees, right? They're playing, on fire. I would pencil it in for one of, if not both, Stanton and Judge to be hurt this season. For not even super extended amount of time, but enough. They are always hurt. I think Judge only cleared the 1 year he was chasing the home run title. That's the only season he was healthy the whole time. So I expect him to go down at some point, especially with the World Baseball Classic previously. He's already doing more work than he has. And then Stanton came into the season, couldn't even open a bag of chips with the elbow issue. So he will go down at some point. That elbow issue is not going to last 162 games. He's gonna be hurt 100%. So I don't think that the Yankees keep this, but if their pitching stays doing what it's doing, because Garrett Cole's coming back, he's pitching a lot of batters now. So if Garrett Cole comes back and then everybody else keeps doing what they're doing, it could be less Bronx Bombers and more 1-0, but still wins. So we'll see.
Another team that I didn't have on this list that I want to talk about just real quick. The Colorado Rockies are 6-6. They had a great win streak and they actually look fun. I mean,
yeah, for once.
Yeah, which Rockies, cool team. I think the purple's dope. I think it's a cool thing, but it's cool to see them having some fight because that division is just Dodgers.
Basically.
So it's
which is garbage. Nobody likes that.
You know what the crazy part is? They're 6-6 and second behind the Dodgers.
Who
would have thought that the division
nobody?
Yeah, who would have thought the division would look? Take a screenshot, Rockies fans, to enjoy it for a little bit. It says Dodgers, Rockies. That's a win in my book if you're a Rockies fan, But I think that's where we're going to wrap this up. We're going to be doing more MLB videos throughout the season, talking probably a big all-star break thing, how teams did at the beginning of the season. We got the draft next week. Well, not next week, but our draft video will be coming out next week. It'll probably be maybe an hour long if we're going to really deep dive into our team. So if you're a Steelers fan, a Browns fan, or just want to know what you think our first round's going to be like, tune in. It's going to be very fire. Trust, I'm going to deep dive into all this, figure it out. Everyone knows our 1-1's going to be Fernando Mendoza. So we'll skip that. We'll just be like, Mendoza, 2.
Next.
Yeah. But that video will probably be a little bit longer than our typical videos we're going back to. We're going to like 30, 40-minute videos. But hopefully we can get a really good draft video in and then finally deep dive into baseball. I'm going to have another hockey video out once we figure out what the final standings are for the NHL playoffs. I mean, the weather's getting nice. We're getting out. Everything's happening, man. The World Cup's coming soon, too. I have a video lined up with my boy Steve about that. So be ready. We're going to be pumping out videos. So tune in. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that bell icon. Make sure to follow RawForm on all social media and go to rawformco.com for our merchandise. We got RawForm Report shirts now in the Color Comfort brand shirts. Fire. I got 2 of them already. I know a few other people have ordered them. So reach out, get your stuff, follow us on everything for more news. We're working on more merchandise and also some few new things for YouTube. We're working on some new things. Going to be doing live streams. No, it's a little off topic for us, but going to be going to card shows this summer. I will be at those. I'm probably going to do a few live streams at card shows, videos of me, what I get, Pokemon, hockey, baseball, football cards. So, I mean, lot of ideas up in this dome. So, tune in. Be ready for the next one. Once again, thank you all for watching. Have a good day.